I appreciate you guys for tapping in to my content. I'm doing this, guys, for you. I want to be able to provide value. I want to be able to share my experiences with you, whether it's good, bad, the good, the ugly. And, to me, when people come up to me and they see me at the gym and they tell me like, hey, I'm watching your content. You're the reason why I started hitting the gym. Or, hey, like, I started reading a book because I saw your content and it motivated me to start picking up a book and start reading myself. Or not drinking alcohol. I'm on week 13 with no alcohol. People tell me like, hey, I stopped drinking alcohol. I'm watching your content and it's very motivating and inspiring. So when I hear people tell me those things, it makes me feel real good. And it makes me want to keep going harder. It makes me want to keep being consistent with my own discipline, with waking up, going to the gym, with, continue my disciplinary actions that I've been doing. I made a big announcement today. I started a new challenge. My new challenge today is 100 burpees incorporated with my, my daily workout, 100 days straight challenge. I will record and document me waking up at 4:30 in the morning, hitting the gym at 5 o'clock, get my 100 burpees in. I'm just gonna prove to myself that you can do anything you put your mind to, because this is your strongest asset. This is your strongest weapon. This is your best or your worst enemy right here. And this is like what can set you free, or it can take you to the next level, or it can set you back, hold you prisoner of your own mind. To me, I've been doing a lot of self-development. I've been reading books, hanging out, and surrounding myself with like-minded individuals, but also people that are above me, people that are making more money than me. Because for me to be able to get to the next, I have to learn and get information and the data to see how they operate so that I can duplicate it and mimic their actions, their philosophies, so that I can incorporate that into my own world, into my own life, into my own businesses. Ultimately, I want to be able to provide value for all of you guys watching, and obviously grow my company and be able to open up more companies in the near future. Because to me, I think the entrepreneur thing is a big part of my life, and I really enjoy reading about it, and I really enjoy challenging myself to be able to take on those hardships that I go through, that every businessman goes through with owning a business, with having employees, with everything that comes with that. So, it's a very tough thing to do, and not everybody can handle it, and it's not for everybody. And it's okay if it's not for you, because we're all put on this planet to do different things. All right, back to my challenge. The reason why I'm doing 100 days is because I want to think bigger, I don't want to put limitations on myself. The only limitations that we put on ourselves is our thoughts. So, sometimes you'll see people doing like 30-day challenges. Oh, I'm not going to drink for 30 days, or I'm not going to drink for 1 week, or I'm not going to drink for 2 weeks. It's typically like a small range of period of time that people try to like challenge themselves, right? But that's because they're limited. Their mindset is very limited. Me, 30 days isn't shit. Me, I want to do 10x. If I wanted to do 10 days of anything that I wanted to take discipline in, 10 days is not enough anymore for me. To me, I want to do 100. I want to do 1,000. I want to do 1,000,000. I am challenging myself, and I'm putting myself vulnerable, and I'm letting the whole world know, you guys know, I will be doing 100 days, 100 burpees every day, waking up at 5 o'clock to hit the gym in the morning. I'll be at the gym at 5 o'clock. I know and I believe in myself, and I already have the mindset, the tools to be able to accomplish that, because in my head, I already accomplished it right here in my mind. So, sometimes people ask me like, yo, like, I've known you since high school. I've known you, when you started cutting hair in your garage. I saw like when you opened your first shop. I saw when you opened your second shop. You're always at the gym, and, you're always looking pretty, swole, and it looks like you have discipline. And but lately, like within the last year, we've seen a growth. We've seen a transfer of growth that we see within you. What is your thinking process like? Those conversations that I have with my friends, and they'll ask me like, yo, bro, like, what is your mindset? What are your thought process? And to me, I want to be able to share those conversations with you guys, because I know I have value. And I know that if I'm doing it and it's helping me, it can help you out too. I can get one person to be able to watch this video and tell me that this video help them improve their life or help them with discipline. That made my day already, you know? So this is why I'm taking my time out of my day to create this for you. I opened my first barbershop at age 25. I always knew that I had to take risks because nobody in my family was a business owner. I never had anybody to look up to. So I told myself I was gonna be that man, that person, that entrepreneur, that business, that successful motherfucker. In my family, I had a passion to push, to take my success to the next level. My first initial thing that I ever did, for one, my mindset, I always wanted to become successful. So it started with my mindset, my thoughts. And then I always heard like successful people read. I always struggled with reading my whole life, even high school. I hated reading. I was so bad because I never read. I started, picking up books here and there, I've always heard and read that successful people always invested in mentorship. So one time before I opened my barbershop, when I had already created my logo, my company, Ambitious Edge, I started this logo back in 2016. The reason why I came up with this logo is because I bought a book on branding. If I wouldn't have bought that book, this wouldn't be here today. So that is one example of the power of reading. Backstory behind how I was able to come up with this logo. So when I was reading that book, this is what I got from this information, all right? I read, the brand has to be connected, it has to be related to the owner, to the people that created that logo. It could be one, it could be multiple people. Another one was numbers, catch people's attention. So to me, obviously my acronyms for my name is Alexander Estrada, but I didn't want my company to be named after me. Like, oh, I'm going to Alex's barbershop. Like, no, that's too generic and it's too played out. And I wanted something bigger, something better. So I'm like, how can I come up with a name that everybody can relate to it, but also can relate to everybody, but also is connected to me. I came up with the ambitious for the A, the acronym of my first name, and then Edge for the acronym of my last name. So Ambitious Edge is what I came up with. And then when I was thinking about the logo, I was drawing things out, started with an A, and then I came up with the E's on the side of the A's that look like wings, right? So that is one example of the power of reading. I always get compliments like, hey, very successful people that I know that live in like $20+ million mansions, beach houses here in San Clemente have told me like really good things about my logo. And before I opened this barbershop, I bought a book. I bought a book about commercial real estate, all right? I educated myself on how to become the best negotiator, how to put myself in a position where I could compete with other existing tenants. So I read and I studied that book, and I was competing with existing business owners at the time. I had never owned a business before, but I came right, I came prepared, I came correct, and I was able to negotiate a better deal. So I was able to take this location over, all right? I got this location in 2018 and it's 2024 and we're still here. We have another location in Mission Viejo. Another thing was self-development. Your self-development has to become superior. You have to be investing your time day in and day out in self-development. In the last several months, I've invested in, mentorships. Within the last several months, I shook hands with 2 billionaires, Manny Koshbin and Glenn Stearns. I went to their facilities and literally had a conversation, shook their hands, smoked a cigar. Also, I hang out with 8-figure entrepreneurs, 7-figure entrepreneurs. I've learned so much in hanging out with them and surrounding myself with them. And one thing that I can give you guys that's a gem that I will give you in this video, they invest their time, a lot of time daily, into self-development every day. Whether it's podcasts, whether it's YouTube, whether it's audibles, whether it's reading, whether it's even like a circle of friends that are always having high-level conversations. It all starts with right here, your mind, your thoughts. Then you have to put all that into action. So all of that information, all of the knowledge that you gain isn't gonna work if you don't put it into action. Just think bigger. Today, when I went to the gym, 100. You see the sun behind me? It's rising. before sunrise. You beat the sun, you mastered your day. Congratulations. Doing the 100 burpees every day for 100 days straight. And doing a 5 a.m. morning workout session. So technically that's 2 challenges. Set the bar high, baby. Set the bar high. Set the bar high. Set the bar high. And anything that you do, anything that you think you want to do, multiply that times 10, whatever it is. If you want to do 10 push-ups a day, start doing 100 a day, because you can't do it. The only thing that's limiting you is your mindset, because most of us are not comfortable being uncomfortable. Most of us don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to hit the gym. Most of us can't go without a whole week without drinking alcohol. Most of us can't even read a book. You have to be able to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. You got to do the things that most people don't want to do, because that will create value within you. It's called scarcity. The majority of people are at the bars every weekend. They go all week at work. Once Friday hits, they're at the bars. Saturday, at the bars. Sundays, for some people, at the bars. That's easy. It's easy to go home and watch Netflix. It's easy to go home and watch YouTube. All that shit is easy. It's not easy waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's not easy doing the shit that most people don't want to do. I'm putting myself on this platform and I'm gonna show you guys anything is possible. Anything you put your mind to is possible. 100 days in a row, I will be up at the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, doing my workout routines and finishing it off with 100 burpees. 100 days straight, 30, 10, 20, 100 days straight. I hope you guys like this video. I hope this helps you. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment. And if you guys found value in this video, please like it, share it, tag people in it so I can create more content. Tap in, subscribe to the channel at the Alexander Estrada, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a good day and crush it.